Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Durant is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Pachulia. Then it's Curry. And it's Thompson into the two. And the dunk by Worthy.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. There's Green with the three. Drills it from outside.
Mr. Reliable, you can count on Green to show up every night.
Here's Johnson. Drops one in from the wing.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Worthy. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Shot clock at 3. Launches it. Back to Johnson, and that is good. Johnson's got 5.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the three ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
KD looking around. He mounts the rebound.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
The kick out to Worthy. Green against Johnson. Pass to D-Bots. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. That's good from Worthy on the assist by Scott.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Fires the 3, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
And with how Scott's built, he generates a lot of power into his shot. That's why it looks so easy from deep.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Los Angeles with some changes. Green, he's checked in for D-Bots. And it's Teagle in for James Worthy. And then for Golden State, Looney comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Thompson. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Johnson, the pass to Scott. Here's Teagle. Back to Scott. Durant with the steal. Livingston, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Teagle. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Livingston. No good off the front iron. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now, here's Green. No scoring in this one. Here's Teagle. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 3. Curry attacking. He tries for 3. The shot by Looney, no good. Johnson left side. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers on top. They're up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. West is out there with Kevon Looney. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Barnes. And it's Livingston in at the point. 6 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
That is the definition of a gamer. Clay right in the face of good defense.
Here's Worthy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Worthy's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Worthy against Barnes. And stolen by Barnes. And here comes the break. Here's Looney. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
The Lakers leading. And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Some changes for the Lakers. Perkins comes in for Thompson. And it's Johnson in for Teagle. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Kevin Durant comes in for Barnes. Perkins against Green. Pass to Drew. Now Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 3. Pass to Thompson. It's up a 3. Some solid defense from Johnson. The Lakers with the ball. It's stolen by Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside for Durant. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
Here's Drew. He's covered by Livingston. Worthy, the pass to Drew. Takes it inside. Perkins with the bucket. Perkins got 4 this quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
On the wing, Thompson. Durant dishes to Green. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And some changes here for the Lakers. Adi Divot's checked in for Green. Washington comes in for James Worthy. And it's Scott in for Drew. Then for the Warriors, Damian Jones is checked in for West. Barnes comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Outside, Scott. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Johnson. Johnson finishes inside with ease.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Teagle, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson kicks to Scott. Misses the 3. The Warriors trail. And here is Curry. Still scoreless. The 3. And another 3 for Golden State. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Divac. Perkins is out there with Worthy. Then there's Scott, and it's Johnson in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And Thompson kicks to Green. Durant for three. It's rebounded by Perkins. The Lakers trail. Johnson with it. Picked up by Thompson. And stolen by Thompson. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. And KD throws it down.
Running the floor, Durant pushes himself to get ahead of the defense.
KD's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Johnson goes in. Worthy with a clean look. Off target from three-point range. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry nails the triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Johnson surveying the floor. To the paint. And it's Divac with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Pachulia, and stolen by Worthy. Now here's Johnson. Back to Worthy. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so here is Golden State. 4-point game. Green with a screen on Worthy. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Durant's got 11 points.
This is how smart Durant is. Able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Oh, and look at what this fella can do. Beautiful.
Warriors leading by 4. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game. Pachulia with the screen on Johnson. Curry finds Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Just 4 to shoot. Curry passes it to KD. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Curry. Johnson, the pass to Perkins. Shot, high post. And Curry pulls it down. On offense, here are the Warriors. KD on the wing. That doesn't go either for KD. Johnson kicks it over to Worthy. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Perkins, that misses off the backboard.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Here's KD. Durant going to work inside.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Curry with the steal. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Devon's a screen on Thompson. Pass to Johnson. 3 seconds left. And he sinks the layup. Johnson's got 11 points.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender Courtois.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Livingston is out there with Durant. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's Green in at the power forwards position.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
On the wing, Worthy. Pass to Thompson. Over Looney. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Thompson.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Evans is checked in for Thompson. Perkins comes in for Green. Scotty's checked in for Teagle. And it's Johnson in for Drew. Then for the Warriors, Pachulia. He's checked in for Kevon Looney. Klay Thompson comes in for Barnes. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Thompson, good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
This is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Devon's a screen on Thompson. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Green. Curry outside, launches it. Green outside. Curry outside. Now Durant from outside. Johnson rips down the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Warriors leading by 7. Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here. Time running out for the Lakers. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Kevin Durant. The three doesn't go. And here's Los Angeles. James Worthy on the wing. Guarded by Green. That does not go. Durant. Physical defense, and KD does not flinch.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson, he finishes with a one-handed dunk.
That's just more for Magic, and for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Durant fires. Oh, the silky smooth three from KD.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Divac, a screen on Durant. Shot clock at 6. Johnson outside. It's good. It's stolen by Divac.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
They needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And it's off.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Outside Durant. Down it goes for 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.